Live. I need to get like a thing so I can hold it, but I can't do this whole walking around with this the whole time. Um, yeah, it makes things difficult to just be walking around and talking the whole time, and then to drink coffee too and push a stroller. Like this is challenging. I'm trying to do this, trying to keep the little kid entertained while we jibber jabber and talk. But yeah, it is Friday. Gotta make sure we enjoy our Friday. I don't know what the plans are for this week. I know it's Easter weekend. It'll probably be like a little quick, short veterans workshop. We're not going to be working on anything. People have been tuning into the the state exemptions. I think it's been picking up a bit more because of the fact that it is taxes time. We are approaching the April deadline, so that alone is that's a big factor when it comes to filing. People need to make sure they file their taxes, make sure they're filing them right. A lot of the issues is people don't know their exemptions, and that changes the whole thing. Could be a couple $100, couple $1,000 goes a long way if you got property tax that gets refunded to you if you're a veteran, or if anything, whatever refund you get is better than no refund. Especially lately, how it's been with all you hear is people not getting their money back or not making any money off of their taxes. So everybody's owing this year for some reason. It's like taxes magically started going up without anybody knowing or anybody being told that they owe more money somehow. So that's something different, I guess you could say. But I guess you got to pay attention to it and look at it as like, how is it that we are not getting taxed properly and we owe money? I was just like, I seen somebody say, I didn't know I got taxed for going to work, which is a crazy thought when you think about it. Like, you literally getting taxed to go to work. And I was like, you get taxed to go to work, you get taxes taken out while you work, and then you pay taxes on everything else after you already pay taxes. It's like an infinite fucking hole of just fucking taxes, and I just find that shit fucking amazing. It's fucking crazy, don't you think? That that's what you could do and just do it that way. Just keep on paying taxes, owe more taxes, find different ways to owe taxes. Oh, you didn't pay this, so we're gonna deduct from that. Or they just straight up fuck your shit up, which actually is happening in my case, where they are fucking up my taxes. But that's the military side. The military side is fucking up my taxes. So one thing I think to advise service members or anybody, make sure you checking your fucking statements. Check your fucking W-2s. Make sure your fucking documentation is right. Make sure your exemptions are right. Make sure your dependents are right. Because there's way too easy for a company to fuck up your taxes and they don't get any brunt of it. Which is one thing I just found crazy. It's just like, the company can fuck up your taxes. Either not deduct enough or they deducted it wrong. Whatever the case may be, you're the one liable for this. So where's the repercussions for the fucking company fucking up taxes? Never understood that. You lose out on the fact that the company doesn't get any blame for fucking up your taxes or not deducting enough during payroll, but then you get the brunt of it. You have to pay. So it's not even like it was your fault. Like, if you did it purposely, now that's one thing. I understand that. But most of the time, this shit ain't on purpose that people's things get messed up. So that's just something to think about. Something I've always wondered. All right, y'all, give me a second. Hold the phone, baby. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. You on live. You live, mama. You live. Okay. There you go. That was a sneak peek of the kid. She gonna play in the playground while we have our little discussion slash chat on the safety brief for today. But that was just like, I guess that's part of like the safety brief that we're doing is just make sure y'all taking care of y'all taxes. Make sure y'all shit is good to go, because a lot of people's taxes is fucked right now. I'm dealing with a situation right now where they're trying to say I owe a shitload of money for something that they processed when they weren't supposed to. So the crazy thing about the when it comes to money related things, when it comes to the government, is at least in the military, if you're a service member, you'll understand this perfectly, how a person will get a deduction, or if they get overpaid or whatever the case may be, these people will take it out the next check. Don't ask no fucking questions. So literally it's called the no pay due. So people will get a no pay due for no fucking reason. Well, it is for a reason, but it's just like, instead of notifying somebody, like, it's like taxes time. The IRS will be like, hey man, you owe this money. We need you to pay this shit. I was like, you can call us and set up a payment plan. The payment is like $600 a month. Like, bro, it's a fucking car note. Like, who wants to pay a fucking car note for a fucking on a tax bill because somebody else fucked up? Like, and that's the thing with me. Like, somebody processed a document after I had already received my DD-214. And somehow they're trying to make me pay for it after the fact. Even though I was already out the army, I had my DD-214 in hand. It was like a good month and a half after I was out, they processed the document. So now I'm dealing with the shit, trying to get people to fucking stop charging me, or trying to say I owe money to the IRS for something that I didn't even fucking do. Like, the company decided to process a document they weren't fucking supposed to, have no other documentation. So it got processed even though there was no supporting documents to go with the fucking documentation. Somehow it still got processed. Because I went and I called my buddies that were still over there, and I was just like, hey man, can you find any documents on me over there? The unit got nothing on me. The unit got no information for me. They don't know. They don't have any of the documents that I was asking for, like to show and prove that, hey, this is erroneous, or somebody did this with malicious intent, basically, like, hey, we're going to screw this guy over. He's out the military now. So now that he's out the military, we can say that he owes this money, or that he used up this money, and then he can't do anything about it because he's halfway across the fucking world and he can't be charged for it. So you mean to tell me you want me to pay money for something that y'all did that y'all weren't supposed to, but then I'm supposed to fix it? Which goes back to the whole thing. Like, hold on. The company's the one fucking up, not taking out my taxes correctly, but I pay for it. Why isn't the company paying for it? Because that means the company ain't pay all their taxes either. I don't get a refund check from my company not paying me correctly or not deducting me correctly. So that's why I was just like, there should be something to fix that. Like, hey, if I'm getting taxed for whatever taxation reason or whatever, and the company messes up my documentation, can't figure it out or can't do it right, then yeah, you should be paying me back. Or half of the burden should be a 50-50 split. You want to swing? All right, let's go swing. I was like, that should be a 50-50 split. There should be no reason in hell why I'm taking the brunt of everything because of that. All right, hold the phone again, mama. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Say hi to the people. You got to show them your face, though. Let's show them the face. There you go. Look at that face. Say hi. Hi. What you about to do?
I'm gonna swing.
Oh, you're gonna swing? See, y'all, she's gonna swing. You wanna hold the phone and talk while you swing? Okay, let's do this.
Oh.
You okay? Well, there's my daughter's first live, I guess you could say. Hold on. Well, there you have it, folks. My daughter's first live. Well, no, she's been on streams and stuff before, but just it's a nice day. It's supposed to get super warm today. It's been uh, the fucking there's a TikTok of a guy that he's like fighting snow and shit. And it's like, spring, fight back. And it's like snow hitting him in the face. This shit is hilarious. And my daughter started saying, they're like, spring, fight back. Cause this temperature is kind of outrageous right now. I don't know why it's like this. It's still kind of nippy right now. That's why I got the sweater on. But, got to represent the school. Got to represent the school. But this is our, our safety brief. And I guess safety comes in not only, the regular issues, but hey, making sure your taxes are right. We got what, till April 15th? Now, unless you file an extension or whatever, but hey, make sure you got your taxes right. Go to somebody that knows what they're doing. Don't go to that person with the taxes that says, "Oh man, I'll take care of your shit." Don't do that. Go to somebody that actually has a CPA, and actually can help you with it and actually file stuff and can find deductions and all that information that's needed. You saw the doggy?
You see that dog?
Yeah, I see the dog. So yeah, make sure you have that cleared out, because if y'all getting taxes done by somebody that everybody's going to, because they somehow get a bigger deduction and stuff like that. Like I said, remember, none of these companies, except like I know H&R Block does the whole like if you the peace of mind thing. So like if they fuck up the return, they pay for it, but you pay like an extra $40 for it. Not all places do that. There's a lot of places that's gonna try to charge you money for doing your taxes, and if they fuck it up, you pay for it. So that money comes out of that same taxes, that same extra money that you got the following year. Somehow it either gets deducted from there, or you get that statement from the IRS a couple of months down the road saying, hey, you owe this amount of money, and you done already spent it, went on vacation, went on your trip, took the family to Disney World, or went to Jamaica, or some crazy shit. Don't do that. Go to a professional. Jackson Hewitt, TurboTax. Even though TurboTax I'm not a fan of, because I don't know why we pay for taxes in the first place, to have somebody manage our taxes in the first place, because taxes is going to happen. So why isn't that like a government thing to provide us to be able to do our taxes? We get taxed for everything, but the thing is all these tax professionals don't know. All of them don't know what the hell they're doing. So for some people, it's more beneficial to just actually make deductions. For small deductions, keep all those receipts, and for some people, it's not. For some people, they do a bunch of the stuff, and they track everything, or they find, or they know every single thing that you can actually apply for or actually fall into that allows you to get these tax breaks. Not every place is like that. So that's something you got to pay in mind too when it comes to doing taxes time, especially nowadays when everybody's owing taxes, inflation is going up. Every dollar you can keep, every dollar is a dollar saved, is a dollar you can use towards something else. Shit. Us as veterans, we get our monthly check. It's adequate if you're at 100%. If you're not at 100%, it's not adequate enough. You're not getting paid enough. Especially the crazy thing I find is that you end up getting paid more at the VA, with the VA after service, than you do while you were in service. Like if you at 100% right now, you are making like what a fucking staff sergeant makes or some shit like that. And that's crazy to me, because you joining the military and you make like what, 23,000, I think, if you join as a private a year. That's damn near, like, how close is that to the poverty line? Like, you're a private and you're serving this country, you volunteered, and you barely making ends meet. Now 23,000 if you're married, that shit don't go far. Shit, 23,000 if you're not married don't fucking go far. So that's a whole thing in itself. But that's why it's just like, I find it interesting that you would get paid more to be out of the service than in the service. So I think they need to change that and start paying soldiers that are in the service more, and at least have it at the same level. Because the thing is there's no fucking incentive for people to stay. If you can join the fucking military, like, look, this is what I tell people. Like, the military has its good, its bad, and its ugly. You can join, you can gain a shitload of fucking benefits from joining, and you don't even have to do the fucking 20 years. As long as you have, the shit that happens that allows you to collect the VA checks and allows you to collect that money, that makes a difference. But besides that, I was just like, you'll make more out. You can do one contract, get out, get your disability checks, and you're getting paid for the rest of your life. Now, why would I want to do fucking 20 years of stupidity that doesn't pay me enough and doesn't pay me appropriately? And that's why I was just like, and then it goes into the whole discussion of like fucking Gen Z, millennials, the boomers, everybody complaining and shit like that. It's just like, the shit make no sense. I'm not gonna fucking stay in the military knowing that I can make more money outside the military and not deal with the stress, not deal with the being treated like a kid or a baby or some shit like that. Those things they're different, and it makes a big difference when people realize that. It's like, hey, I'm working harder for less pay, because you want salary basically. So you know how salary is. If y'all on salary, y'all understand me completely. Your ass is getting paid, and they want to think you on the fucking clock the whole fucking time. Like, no, I'm getting paid. I ain't getting paid for the hour, but I sure damn ain't working the whole damn every single hour of the day. Like in the military, you're a soldier 24/7. Bro, I need sleep. I need a break. I need to spend time with people I want to spend time with. Not fucking sit in offices, not doing anything, not doing no training. But like I said, it's a different experience for everybody. But that leads us into our safety brief. So what are we going to talk about this weekend, y'all? As always, make sure to have a DD. Make sure to have a plan. No domestic violence, drugs, recreationally, if not in the military. Next thing you know, I got people, well, Just Cruise said, hey, make sure you go smoke some weed this weekend and enjoy your time. No, I did not fucking say that. If you're in the military, don't fucking do it. There's chances of you getting caught. There's chances of you not getting caught. There's chances that you might get on the UA every month for the next fucking for the next year. You might randomly be tested. Shit happens. And then you might be the person that gets tested once every like 2 years, or doesn't even get tested most of the time when they're in their unit, which is like, that to me is crazy. Unless they do like that 100% UA, which is usually because somebody was fucking doing some nonsense and going crazy. But that's not here nor there. But yeah. No domestic violence. What else we got? As always, I always harp on the drinking and driving. Just don't do it. Get a DD. If you're too broke to fucking be driving and having somebody drive your ass, don't fucking go. Or find someone to fucking join up with, or have somebody that's the DD and then do it that way. Don't fucking ruin your career, ruin somebody's life. Leave the strippers alone. Always leave the strippers alone. It's hard to say that, and it's just like, I know people tune in that aren't like that, don't have previous military experience, and they're probably like, why does this dude always talk about the strippers? I was like, because if you look into the stories and read about it, how these soldiers just get out of basic training, come out, go to the strip club, fall in love with the stripper, marry the stripper because she loves me, and then boom, there you are with 3 kids, divorce, and that's how the divorce starts early in the military. Even though it's just, some people just Some people want to be happy, and they find happiness with somebody, and then most of the time the military ruins that shit. So keep that in mind when it comes to being with a partner in the military or just looking for anybody in general. If you're gonna go and get with somebody, it's probably because they make you happy. But at the same time, the military will and does affect that shit. So you have to have strong-minded people to date and be around in order to do that, because it's difficult to fucking get that shit done. It's not as simple as people think. Like, you're dealing with outside circumstances that will affect your relationship to a whole nother level that you don't even understand. So keep that in mind. Baby girl, it's time for you to talk. You want to talk to the people? What you want to tell the people? You're going crazy? Why are you going crazy? Huh? She's just enjoying her swing out here in the park. But yeah, make sure y'all doing that safety brief for this week. No drugs unless it's recreational and you're allowed to do it. Don't do it if you're still in the military. No domestic issues, no drinking and driving. Wear protection. Keep yourself safe. Don't run with the wrong crowd. If you see the wrong crowd doing something, just avoid it. Do your motherfucking taxes. That's what I need to say. Do your motherfucking taxes. That's what you need to do. Do your taxes. But yeah, this is just like, we'll do this on Fridays, Mondays, the Monday check-in, and we'll do the Friday safety brief. So motor pool Mondays, Friday safety brief, just to make sure people, are aware, giving people reminders, because I know they're gonna get that safety brief on Friday anyway from their team or their commander or the team leader. They're gonna hear that shit like 18 times. So this is just another reminder, and this is gonna be recorded too, so you can use this on your safety brief if you need to. It'd be like, hey, look, Just Cruise just gave us our safety brief. Everybody gonna be like, Just Cruise, who the fuck is Just Cruise? It was like, hey man, tune in. You might learn something. You might be educated for when you get out the military, or for joining the military, or gaining information that may benefit you in the long run. It definitely help you in the long run. Disability claims, learning how to read the disability claims, doing all that stuff we working on in the workshops. Check out the workshops if you're around. Just tune in, see what we're working on. Ask a question. If y'all got questions, don't hesitate to ask. That's the main thing I want to focus on. If y'all got questions, ask them. We currently have our bot is working on Twitch. We haven't figured it out yet on how to use it for YouTube, so that, because there's no like redemption way of getting the points, but literally you will be able to ask the bot a veteran question and it will give you an answer. If it's not a veteran question, you might get a surprise answer. That's the thing. We've seen it. I seen it on Twitch yesterday while I was working on it, streaming, playing some Apex, and that was let's just say, depending on how you make it sound or how you want it to respond to you, it can be an asshole. I like it because it's sarcastic and it gives you that little military vibe of just like sarcasm. I am a sarcastic person. I try not to be with like new people just so I don't rub them the wrong way, because people just be like, oh man, this dude is just a dick. I'm cool. I just like to make fun of shit. Gotta laugh sometimes. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then from there, that's about it. Hey, mom, you want to keep walking around? Let's walk around.
I'm stuck.
Well, obviously, I'm gonna take you out the stroller. Here, silly. Hold, please. Talk to the people. What are you gonna tell the people? Oh, somebody lost a shoe. Come here. It's like, I think it changes orientation and stuff, so. Okay. Hmm? Which way do you want to walk?
That way.
This way? Okay. Let's cut this way and get off this grass. But yeah, we'll be doing these Friday briefs or Friday check-ins, just to have people tune in, talk, get stuff out there. I do have that video. The short came out also. Just got to make sure I put that out there. Shorts are out. They're coming out weekly. I'm gonna have a weekly. Shorts are coming out weekly. It's gonna have information. Some of the information is gonna be easy to know stuff, and as we continue making those shorts, as the did you knows, you'll end up getting more information that's a bit more descriptive or a bit more in depth as to what it is, the information I'm trying to push out to you guys. We're working on videos, but we have most of it is our veterans workshop that we work on, just to ensure we can get people on there and just having them have that visibility of like tax exemptions and stuff like that. So that allows people to gain that information and allows them to see what their taxes are. Like I said, that's one of the things we're dealing with right now is taxes. Make sure you're doing your taxes. Make sure you're doing them right. Make sure you have whoever is doing them for you right. And just let's take advantage of that. But that right now is just like the state property tax exemptions I'm going over. So that's just for tax purposes for property. We'll continue doing workshops that'll tie into just property or just like veteran exemptions, like state tax exemptions. Some states have like fishing licenses or driving licenses, hunting licenses, getting placards or whatever the case may be, that may be a bit cheaper for people or may have a exemption due to being a veteran or even active duty. So we're going to be working on stuff to help our active duty service members also, so that way they gain information also while they're serving, because there's a bunch of benefits that certain states do give to people. There's a bunch of benefits that are out there for active duty veterans, first responders, educators, teachers, and we're going to try to do a bunch of that. It's mostly going to be for military, but it's still going to be people tying in, because the thing is if you're military, that doesn't mean you don't have a spouse or somebody else that works with you or that is with you that basically falls under one of those other guidelines. So that's what we got to make sure. You want to walk? Okay. Oh, you want to run? But yeah. She's a runner. She's a track star. Well, she's gonna be quick, so we'll see how quick she ends up getting. But we'll continue to do these. I did say I was gonna try to do them like on a daily basis, but that takes a lot. It's just like trying to set up a certain schedule, at least for now, with a little one in tow. Like, gotta take her on walks, gotta get her out the house. Once she's in school, once she's in school, these will be a lot easier, because it'll be scheduled. It'll be like, hey, we doing this brief this day, or we'll have our daily talks with people, so people start tuning in and we start giving them information, just like question Q&As, and we'll see if we can do stuff daily just to get people there. But that's going to be down the road, just because of the fact that we don't have the time right now to be able to stream to everybody on a daily basis. So that's something we want to keep in mind when we're doing that. That right now it's just, we'll do our lives on Sundays, live Monday morning for the Motor Pool Mondays. We'll do a Friday safety brief, which I was thinking of doing this later on in the evening, possibly. So we might do that, but then that might be on my computer because I'm trying to take advantage of being the vertical and having it on my phone and being able to talk to y'all. Use this mic so I can end up giving it a decent review because the mic does sound pretty good. It does block out the wind. It's good for traveling. It's convenient. I have it connected to my phone and it's working with no issue. So I want to take advantage of that. The only thing is I don't walk like this because that would mean I'm walking like this the whole time and my arm is going to get tired. So I need to find a way. I'm going to see if I can find a contraption or jerry rig it to a stroller so that way I can walk and have it actually, be visible so you can see me and not have like this down angle where I'm having to look down. But with a stroller, I don't think they have any stroller attachments. Anybody seen any stroller attachments to actually fucking vlog that you can strap onto a stroller and then actually use that to actually, have live events? Because most people have like, the tripod and stuff like that. I'm walking a kid right now. I don't got time to be walking with no damn tripod, holding my arm out like this the whole damn time. My arm gonna get tired. But it's just, trying to do these things like this. We'll keep talking, we'll keep chatting. Mondays for the Motor Pool Monday, see what everybody's got planned for the week, what the information is or anything that I hear that came out and stuff. Because that's one thing I want to do. I might do that for these videos is just impromptu, just quick check-ins like, hey, this is what's going on, this is what happened, this is what we're doing, this is the information we gathered or the information we're working on. Another rock, another 2 rocks. Okay. It's like every time we go for a walk, she grabs 2 rocks. But yeah, that's just doing it that way. Got the sun behind me now, so this would probably be more beneficial. But like I said, it's difficult. It's different with a phone because it's just like you just have the screen like this and talking. But at least I have the microphone, so it blocks out the wind because the phone mic isn't all. It's decent, but it's not all that great. So that's why we'll definitely try to do this, and especially if we're doing it in an environment where I'm at home, sitting down, not nowhere near as much noise. Do like the wind muff though, because it does look better that way. I just need to do a little thing, and then we have the first person that agreed to wanting to be on the podcast, so they will be our first guest. So it's just setting it up how we're gonna do it. Then we're just gonna have a chat. She is a veteran that works for an organization that is helping and assisting veterans. No, put that back. Do not touch ones from here. I was like just assisting veterans with different stuff. So we'll have her on the podcast. I'm not sure exactly how long those will be. So I've just been doing like those 30-minute little quick sessions. But if it's a conversation with people, it's just depending on, hey, how much time you got? I got time to talk. Yeah, some of the conversations, we'll try to keep the conversations to maybe like an hour long. Nothing too crazy. I haven't spoken with a lot of these people, so some people, she will definitely be on the show multiple times. So that's something I want to keep on doing, is just making sure that I have people on there and visible, and they're there, and they continue to come back onto the show so they can give more information, see how things have been updated, what they've been able to accomplish in the time being, and all that stuff there. So, what you doing? Well, we're gonna go back inside, Mama. All right, y'all. Made it back home. Nice little 30-minute session. Like I said, this is something that we will end up doing Mondays for the motor pool check-in, or motor pool Mondays. Fridays for the safety brief. Sundays we have our veteran workshop training. And we'll figure out another day. Like I said, things will change more when we have our kid in school. So we'll see how that goes. But appreciate y'all tuning in. Love y'all. Take care. I will check y'all and I will see y'all. Maybe later tonight we have a second version of the safety brief. If not, have a great Easter. See y'all next time. Kid wants to say bye.
Bye.
There y'all have it. Y'all have a good one.